Oftentimes, I see men get ostracized and get a lot of pushback for their lustful ways because society push a narrative as if men have limited to no self-control and they are very lustful. But then on the other end, I see a lot of times on the internet, constantly every day, I've been seeing a lot of women with their clothes off. And I ask myself, I say, man, why they be seeking validation and attention like that? So I ask myself a question. What's more powerful, lust or attention? Because you see the wars, you seen Achilles, Agamemnon, you seen what happened in Troy. And I say, let's put some thought into it and share it with the people of what they think may be more powerful. So we want to ask you, what's more powerful, lust or attention, right? Even though lust is very, very intense, I would say that attention is much more powerful because it goes very, very deep. Lust can make a young man want your body. Attention can make somebody shape their behavior. It make them shape their emotions, their time, their identity, their feelings. And sometimes their entire life revolve around being seen. Please pay attention to my stories on IG and Snapchat. I just a lot of times repost or react to things that's people putting out there. I'm not making them put it out there. I'm just showing the world what's out there. If you saying that attention, which one really runs people? Which one really ruins people? A lot of people think that lust is the strongest force between men and women. They think the desire is the thing that make people act crazy. They think sexual attraction is the highest form of pulling on somebody. But I would argue something different and deeper. Attention is more powerful than lust because lust usually just want access, and attention wants something much more significant. It wants significance. If you follow me, that I want to touch you, that's a lustful thing. That's a lustful thing. Attention saying, I need to know I matter to you. I need to know that. And that's where people lose themselves. They lose themselves in that. In that form of frame of thinking, that's where they really lose themselves because they have, on one end, you got that lust, which is physical. But I realize by seeing what I see all over this internet, attention is psychological. That's a whole nother level. So lust hit you quick. I like her. She look nice. It hit you fast. You got a good chemistry. Your little wee, you know what it do. It's visual. You catch an appetite. You be hungry for that. That's decent. But attention is deeper than the body. Attention touches your soul, touches your ego. It touches your identity. It touches your value. It's tapping on your worth. So even though this person can resist lust, when somebody feel ignored, overlooked, dismissed, or replaced, that break them in a whole different level. That break them on in a whole different way, on a whole different level. And you got to ask yourself, why is that? Because even though that lust make you feel desired, attention taps the reality. It make you feel real. It make you feel something that's really real. It make you feel real. If you looking for that validation, and so many people look and need that validation. A lot of people not starving for sex, but they are starving to be noticed. Again, check them IGs. I see them 20 and up, butt naked. Some even younger. These people need to be prioritized. They need to be validated. They need to be chosen without begging. That's why attention is more deeper and it has more long-term power. This is deep because we get criticized. All you lust, all y'all want to do is get us and crack. See, and that fades. You cracker is over. How powerful is this phase? But that attention, got you hooked. It keep you hooked. Lust wears off after it get what it want. And that's why so many people chase finally to get the person. And then that energy change. Attention hit different. It can keep somebody addicted even when nothing physical is happening. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. A text back, a like, a stare, a compliment, a late night check-in, an early morning check-in, a reaction to a story. Not even a whole lot, but just a little validation. A tiny bit of attention can keep somebody emotionally invested for years. I've seen it happen on a regular basis. Hell, I've been a part of it. You have too. Don't lie. Because attention creates a certain level of anticipation. And anticipation is one of the strongest emotional feelings, emotional drugs out there. It's one of the strongest. Lust will tell you, I want you and I want you now. Attention will say, keep watching me. Keep waiting. Keep wondering. Keep thinking. Very powerful. Very powerful. Lust has made a lot of people reckless. Attention has made people obedient. This thing is deep. Not saying lust don't have power. Lust absolutely have power. Lust make us be impulsive. It make us ignore logic. It make us risk relationships, money, status, and peace. But attention, though, it's something to think about. Attention can train people. People will change how they dress, how they talk, how they post, how they spend, and how they perform just to get more attention from the people that they want validation from, even though they might not like them, even though they might dislike them, even though they may hate them, even though they may be a op. When somebody realizes your weakness is attention, and they don't always have to touch you, they just feed you enough acknowledgement to keep your ass attached. And that's where attention becomes manipulation. Because once somebody control what make you feel seen, they can start controlling your emotional temperature. They can use that to control you. That's how deep that manipulation, that's how deep that attention goes. Because lust just want that moment right there. Attention want the power over the perception. Attention want it all. I'll be online, I'm Googling, I'll be like, damn, again. And then I see something. My sister texts me and say, man, what's up with Stacey Dash? I say, what's up? Why she almost 60, she got OnlyFans. I say, damn. That attention, that lust is about craving, that attention is about influence. You might look at Stacey Dash and see that OF, you want to crack. You want to experience that. But she texted me because that attention. She said, I said, damn, I want to know what's up with her in her mind. What's going on with her mind at that age to be doing that? See, people just, a lot of human beings are deeply controlled by perception. People just don't want love. They want proof. They want proof that they matter. They want proof they still attractive. They want proof that they chosen. They want proof that they can still have an impact. That's why some people don't even want the person. They just want the attention from the person. You heard me? Some people don't even want the person. They just want the attention from the person. That's a cold, hard truth. Sometimes it's not about the connection. It's about the confirmation. Do I love you? Not that. Can I still get that? Can I still pull that? That part. Can I still distract you? Can I still crack? Can I still make you fold? Do I still have access to your mind? That's not lust. That's power. The most dangerous person is the one that's ruled by attention and blaming it on lust. A lot of people say, I just wanted her physically. I just wanted that person physically. Sometimes, a lot of times, that's not true. You want the ego boost. You want to feel wanted. You want proof that you still have a certain level of influence. You want the thrill of being pursued. Attention. Attend up. That's what they say, ain't it? It's real talk. This is why attention is more powerful than lust. And we're going to put cap on the bullshit about how men out of line because of their lustful ways. We're going to ask you which one is more powerful. Because lust is not always the root. Sometimes lust is just the costume. Attention is the deeper hunger underneath that. See, people sleep together out of lust. Many people entertain people. They lead people on. They post strategically. They flirt subtly. And they keep the doors open because they are addicted to that attention. I'm putting it out there. Nobody's exempt. Is that you? And attention addiction is dangerous because society reward it. People, they clap for it. The algorithm feed it. And the social media make it multiply. And now people can receive small doses of validation all day long without even building anything that's tangible, anything that's real. You understand? So, is lust powerful? Absolutely. No doubt. But on gang, on phone, attention is more powerful because it outlasts physical desire. It's shaping behavior. It feeds the ego and it feeds insecurity. It keeps people emotionally attached without any real intimacy. And it also can become a form of control. Attention gonna keep your ass trapped in a cycle, in a circle. I ain't know I said cycle, circle. I was trying to say both of them at the same time because that's what my mind was confused. Lust gonna burn hot. Attention gonna burn long. Attention will make you abandon your standards, your peace, your self-respect, and your dignity just to feel seen. I'm watching it. OnlyFans taking off. They getting so much money. The men on there just lusting after the women. But the women though, you ain't got no OnlyFans account. Boy, you better wake up. You better wake up. Because there's some going on over there. What are people willing to become for attention? Because once somebody is willing to betray themselves to be noticed by the world, attention is already won. Like, comment, share, subscribe.